Hey guys, how are you? Um, it's the first chance I got to try to get a video out. As you know, most of you know, I was ended up in a hospital last Sunday morning, and um, it uh, I, I'm better. Let's put it that way. Not 100%, but I couldn't take that place another day, so I just kept telling my wife when she would come, hey, just sneak me out, get me out. But and the main nurse on the floor, she heard me and she's like, I'm gonna put the uh, the bed alarm on so you can't get up and all this stuff. And long story short, I improved a lot in the couple of days I was there, and I guess the doctors coming in and out. My doctor was actually on vacation, so I was wondering why he never came into the room, but I found out the other day he wanted to see me for an after hospital visit there, and um, but yeah, anyway, they kept coming in and giving me the pressure tests, and had an EKG and MRI and oh, you name it, they were poking and prodding, and but anyway, uh, they wanted me to do therapy in the hospital, and like I've been down this road before with what's happening. It turns out what I had was a mini stroke, and this is actually, I was joking around with my good friend Frank Steffens and Frankie Frizzo, um, telling them that I'm actually getting used to this now. It's my third one. I had a major one in work, JFK Airport, and they took me to JFK Hospital, and oh my God, I could spend a day telling you about that place. I finally they want me to leave. I kept telling them, look, I want to go to my own hospital. You got to. Well, we could transport you and all that, but they wanted to keep me there. They just never arranged for anything. And I finally told my wife, I said, look, I'm signing myself out of here, and you drive me to Overlook, and that's what I ended up doing. But man, I had to get out of that place. But yeah, that was while I was at work, and that was a pretty good one there. And then I had what you call a mini one about a year later, and here I am today with another mini one. So like I was kind of joking around saying, it's nothing. I'm getting used to it. But I am diabetic, and I've been pushing the limits, if you will. This little piece of cake ain't gonna hurt me that bad, or I'll take a little more insulin, and it well. Long story short, man, it's time to get serious. I gotta quit the fooling around, especially my age now. I can't, ain't as young as I used to be. I can't be playing games if I want to be around here. But let me start. I should have started off with this stinking Frankie Frizzo. I mean, my second. He's my fourth brother, for Pete's sake. Um, he's really a great friend. I can't thank you enough, Frankie. And he texts me, and he says, I ain't saying nothing unless I get you're okay. I was like, well, it's no secret. I said, uh, I just had done my model cars and coffee, and I usually, when I get the comments, which you guys are great at commenting, I read every one of them, and I respond, whether it's just a plain thanks or a thank you, and thanks for watching, all that stuff. I do respond, and then I appreciate you watching it. So he's like, don't worry about that. I said, people are going to start wondering why I'm not responding to the model cars and coffee video there. But anyway, he did that little live thing, and I was actually with the doctors at the time he was doing it. I wish I could have chimed in there. I don't know if he would have wanted to see me. I don't know if I would have shown up or not, because I do video chats with him down here. But I don't know if you'd want to see me in the hospital bedclothes. But yeah, it's I had lost most of my left side abilities. I couldn't. Uh, my wife was having people over. She was going to Florida this week, so she had Easter last Sunday with some friends and family there, and I was helping her out in the morning. I came up the steps, and I ended up on the floor. I was like, and she's like, "What happened?" I said, "I just missed a step there." And then my grandson, I was sitting on a couch trying to figure out what the hell, why my head's spinning. And my grandson, he says, "Hey, Pop, I want to show you something here." And then he come over, and I got up and went to do it, and man, bam, I was face flat on the floor again. And again, don't worry, it's just I lost my footing there. It's just, and then finally we were at the table, and I ended up on the floor again. But yeah, she wanted to call 911. I'm like, no, don't do that. Just whatever. Just, you got people over, and I was actually being stupid, but I should have realized what was going on. But anyway, she ended up driving me up to the hospital, and I needed a wheelchair going in. And long story short, they admitted me right away. When I worked in there, I went in there. I was like, oh, there's like 15, 20 people in the ER. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna. And long story short, like I said, that somebody behind the desk knew what was going on, and they brought me in right away. But yeah, that's the story, guys. I'm back. I'm actually down here at the bench. I'm looking at the Vega pieces all over the place. Maybe I can get around. My hand still isn't 100%, but it's better than it was yesterday. Like I said, every day I'm getting better and better. So I might try to play around with some of these things a little bit and get. I'd like to get the two of them done and bring them in at least. And then I got to start back on the Joe and Gloria's Glory Days 25 group build. I started the body, but now I got a lot of build. The frame is, it's like a 5-piece frame, and you got to make sure it's straight, because otherwise nothing lines up. I've built them before, and the Revell kits, but yeah, I want to get going on that. I know I got some time on it yet. I'm still plugging away with Frankie, trying to come up with a buddy build. Matter of fact, I got to move some stuff around to see if I have the kit I wanted to do. If not, we got to come up with another idea. But yeah, guys, I appreciate all the well wishes and the emails and the uh, phone calls. Uh, I mean, what a community this is. I mean, it's totally it's awesome. It's not a good enough word for it. It's really something. But here I am babbling away, trying to figure out what to tell you, and there's not much more to say. I am recuperating. I'm getting everything back. Um, Somebody had asked me if I was going to make the NNL, and I said, man, if they got me here still and I have to Uber out of here, I'm going to make it. But wheelchair or walker, whatever it took, I was going to be there. But anyway, I can walk again. I haven't fallen. No more weird headaches. No more dizziness. So I don't know why I'm telling you all this. It's not like it's going to make it. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to go there. But like I said, guys, Frankie, I can't thank you enough, man. And the guys, the phone calls from the other folks, I really appreciate it. And you guys with the emails and the comments. And like I said, I wish I could have chimed in on that live video he was doing, but I don't know if I could have or not. But like I said, I'm surrounded by doctors at that point anyway. But all right, guys, I don't want to ramble on too much here. Like I said, I'd like to get doing something here and get back into the swing and get something finished and start on something new. But guys, again, thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Can't thank you guys enough. From the bottom of my heart, man, it was a very warm feeling with all the concerns, if you will, and what happens and how you doing and all that. Thanks again, guys. I can't thank you enough. But so hopefully I didn't bore you to death with my weekend story there. But anyway, I'll catch you at the next video, guys. As a matter of fact, while I was out, I got them down here. I got a couple of shop cards and another type of card. I'll show you when I do a shout out. I'll try to do that later on tonight. I gotta go check my sugar and grab something to eat. It's around lunchtime now. But all right, guys. Again, thank you all. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll catch you at the next video, guys. Take care. Clicker's not working.